always jump in first. Okay.
All right, hello and welcome to How I Spent the Apocalypse. Now, my son, the genius, built a ginormous treehouse, 2 stories tall over there.
This is the back.
This is the back of it, and this is basically, this is not finished, of course, but this is basically what we started with when we started to do. Sarah's putting in her, was it Ozark Hoodoo?
Yes.
Her Ozark Hoodoo store, which you can go to Etsy and buy her some stuff right now. But she's going to put it in the treehouse. Mm-hmm. So we had to make it more like a house.
Right.
Okay, so I came and helped them do work on it a couple of days, but most of it, my son, the genius, and Sarah have done. So let's walk over there. I want to show you because there's some really neat DIY stuff. And of course, as Zeb says, only I do DIY backwards by saying, hey, this is what we did.
Yeah.
Now, first off, look around the ground here, Lynn. I want them to see this. First off, little Willie does not keep his workspace as uncluttered as Mommy does.
No.
But you can see what we're building. Mike did the top part. We just put that steel up there. We put a steel roof on this. This whole part here is brand new.
Right.
Okay? So we just built this part, and we built walls inside, which I'll show you. Meyer had already built this wonderful staircase, but because of where it was on the mountain, the dirt was all the way against it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. In Arkansas, or any place where it's warm and you get so much rain, until you don't and it's too dry. Mm-hmm. And of course, that's what causes dry rot. If something stays wet all the time, it doesn't get dry rot. Mm-hmm. Getting wet and then drying out is what causes dry rot.
Right.
So this whole thing was, so Zeb and I dug this part out all the way down, and then we put down these rocks and this gravel base to cut the water as it comes down the hill now. This rock catches it and sends it off that way. We had a torrential rainfall, and no water and dirt washed against the thing. So that's
now these outside wood. This is going to be her drying room, right?
This is going to be the drying room, and we'll go inside and look at it. This is a window I had in my pile of crap.
Yeah.
So
there's another one.
So
there's another one up there.
You probably need to turn it off to.
Yes, I'm going to, because I can't navigate that way.
Navigate the pile. Okay, so that end is pretty high in the air. Mm-hmm. This end is almost on the ground. We actually dug down. We put in a rock. You can see here, and we built rocks up over there on top of the retaining wall that my son, the genius, had already put in. Okay. That is the old landscape timber that he had laying around.
Pressure treated already.
It's already, it's creosote treated.
It's creosote treated, yeah.
But we still painted the end where it touched the ground with drain oil.
Right.
Okay, so, anyway, and Tank! What the hell, Tank? That's Tank.
Yeah, Tank.
He's making his film debut.
Yeah, he just treated.
By pissing on the corner of the building.
Right.
Well, it's a good thing we put drain oil on it. Any rate, so you can see there's 2 logs on top of that.
Right. Okay. Oh, okay, the round logs?
The round logs.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see if we can actually get a picture, because I did this and it's kind of genius, but I don't know if we can actually see it. If you can look down here, you can see where it goes in. See the logs down here?
Hang on.
Oh,
I'm going to turn off. Okay.
Okay, if you look down here, you can see that log. Now, see that log where it goes into that pole? You're like, how is it holding up in there? Well, I'm going to show you.
Oh, I see. I see. I see the log you're talking about.
Okay, that log.
Yes.
Okay, it's not just sitting on that 2x4. That would not be strong.
No.
Okay, and look at these 3x6s.
Yes.
Are off old pallets that were thrown away where Mike works. So,
okay, wow.
At any rate, so I'm going to show you, though, what I did to that log, because I learned it watching some show on TV, I think. Okay, so that one log is an upright, and this is the way it is done on both sides for those 2 main logs. Okay, so this is an upright log. Okay.
That's upright from the ground.
Upright from the ground. And then this log goes into it. I notched this log like this. Not all the way through like that, but I notched it like this. And then the log we notched actually goes in there and sets in that groove.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay.
And
so
then it's
we
also
have
fastened.
a board under it.
And it's notched
and
into it.
And it's nailed in here and nailed in here. And this is nailed into the log. So when it's pushing down, it's pushing down on that entire
and actually making
surface.
More of
so
a,
it's making, it's good, it's strong, it's sturdy.
Okay.
And why do we only have 2 instead of 3 logs? Because we only need them because that's a short building and we're using 3x6s on 16-inch centers.
Right. Okay.
So let's go up the ladder to the stairs. So
and I'm going to turn off.
You're going to have to turn off. So does this door look familiar? It should, because it's exactly the same kind of door that I cut down to make the window in my treehouse.
Right.
This is the other door to that set.
Aha.
I had 2 of them that I got. This is the other one. And Sarah painted it for her shop. And we'll go up here and go in. Okay, so this will eventually be Sarah's Ozark Hoodoo shop. These, my son the genius made. These will go up in eaves and everything. We actually have we have some more work to do, but it's to a point, like he said, where he can work on it himself. I have to come back and help him do the gable.
Yeah, there's going to be a gable up here.
There's going to be a gable over the door. I have to come and help him do that. But for the most part, he's got it. But okay, so one of the things, so he did my son the genius did all of this, including, isn't this cool? He made that for Sarah. But at any rate, so he's still got to seal it, but okay. My son the genius did all this, but we did this. This was also in my trash heap.
Yes, this big window, this big piece of glass
was also in my trash heap. Plus this was open to tree, and we boxed that in and framed it. Mm-hmm. We framed all of this. We framed all of this.
This is going to be her drying room.
This is going to be the
drying room.
Drying room. Sarah's already painted in here. She's not that she's hot to get in here and go to work.
Right.
Myers put in a bunch of LED light strips and an air conditioning unit. See the air conditioner? Because she needs that for her drying room. Well, not only that, if she's going to work in here, it has to be cool.
Yeah.
This giant piece of glass here is the same as the glass. That's some glass that Mike got, and it's the same as the glass that makes up the roof of our smoke shed, which I don't know if I've showed them or not. But anyway, Mike put this wall in all by himself and put the air unit in. We did these logs. And what we did was we flattened them on the top. Mike did. Mm-hmm. Flattened them on the top.
Oh, so
and then we ran all this through, and then we did all that. And this was steel that Tony threw away.
Yeah, that we've got on our shop.
And I had it, and I gave it to Mike. But this was steel. So this is a steel roof. So the funny thing is that I had that steel, and then I had pieces, parts from other projects that I got out of dumpsters and that I got off of other build sites. They were all the same color.
How funny is that?
But anyway.
Serendipity.
But this will be, when it's finished, this will be the new home. Right now the home of Ozark Hoodoo is in Sarah and Myers' house.
Right.
And it's kind of outgrown its space. So this will be the new home of Sarah's store, Ozark Hoodoo. Check it out.
Yeah, I'll put a
at
link.
Etsy.
I'll put a link on here.
Until next time, this is the kind of thing you can do when you have your son is a genius.
Yes.
And you have, oh yeah, I forgot to say that. This plywood, all this thick ass plywood also came off those pallets.
Those pallets, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And they throw them away.
I know.
So yeah, this is it. This is going to be the coolest shop ever.
Yes, it is.
Until next time, get me some more subscribers.
Yeah.
I love you, bye.
Zoom in on it. Wrong direction.
And is that top one just going to be open for the boys, or is that?
Yeah.
So the boys will still have their treehouse up
Well,
there.
the boys in Meyer,
And
they
Meyer.
use it for hunting out of.
Yeah. How awesome is that?
Yeah. So that's what that is.
So that outside ladder is going to stay there.
Yeah, the outside ladder that's how they get up to the